Welcome to the Season 1 finale of Promancing the Stones, the series where I try to find my one true pro soulmate. The pro I want to emulate, the pro whose games I want to memorize, the pro whose style matches my style the best. In Season 1, we reviewed 13 professional Go players, and we'll talk about each of them in turn before we find out who are the 4 moving on to Season 2. First up, Che Chil Han, the Viper. Massive trades, excellent timing, killing things in the center of gigantic moyos. We continued our season with So Bong Su, notorious from the Gang of 4. He played with a flexible yet formal style. He was refined and patient. The third pro that we reviewed was Sakata Ayo, the Razor, and boy did he cut it. Excellent sharp moves, creative, lots of pressure on his opponents, but an orthodox Fuseki. He would isolate, he would chase, he would pincer. He'd cut through his opponents like they were nothing. We followed Sakata Ayo with Cho Hun-yun, the God of War. He was not afraid to take risks, a very flexible style, astounding reading, and he found life over and over again through his opponent's dead stones. His endgame was immaculate, with complex sequences across the board. After Cho Hun-yun was Kim Jae-seok. Sharp reading, he reveled in using weak groups to entice and control direction of the board. Totally fearless, a bit brutish, he created a Ko factory before there was even a hint of a Ko. Following Kim Jae-seok, we looked at Chen Yao-ye. He sought solid territory in the beginning, and then, one by one, he erased his opponent's potential. He's comfortable living in any space, and he's stubborn as heck. After all these gentlemen, it was time to review a lady. So we reviewed Rui Nai Wei. She had flexible and bold play. She had a reputation as a vicious fighter. But the games we reviewed were gentle and calm, relaxed and patient. After Rui Nai Wei, we looked at Park Jung-won, many people's favorite player. Park Jung-won isn't enamored with early territory. He makes multiple weak groups and then somehow wins. Stubborn as heck and really fighty. He doesn't give his opponent breathing space, or anything else for that matter. Then we moved on to Guli. He's a strong man. He's the big dog. He'll just take your punch and he'll laugh at you, but he only fights when he's forced to. His shapes are as strong as his character, and his timing is perfect, impeccable. His play is quite flexible. Finally, we made it to one of my friend's favorite players, Ayama Yuta. We looked at Ayama Yuta and found his style to be very basic. He fights only when necessary. He's very much a play solid, use timing, biggest move, piece first type of player. Ayama Yuta's style is all about subtlety and controlling direction. The next pro that we reviewed was Maeda Nobuaki, the God of Tsumego. Maeda tended to make very complicated variations. It's like he was inventing Tsumego on the Go board. He used lots of seemingly weak groups, but he intricately wove them together to gain a lead in the end. It seemed he valued tactics over strategy. Finally, the man himself, the man who found the divine move, Yi Segal. He had light footwork. He was fast on the Go board. Very exciting games, but I couldn't help but feel I'd never be able to understand his moves. And last, but certainly not least, we reviewed Kato Masao, Killer Kato, the author of Attack and Kill. He destroyed Giant Dragon, but his play was just solid. Pretty normal otherwise. Shockingly, I was like, amazing kills, but slightly unaffected play. So now, it's time to choose the 4 pros that are moving on to Season 2. For the first pro, moving on to Season 2 of Promancing the Stones. Che Chilil Han, will you accept this stone? For the second pro, moving on to Season 2. Sakata Ao, will you accept this stone? For the third pro, moving on to Season 2. Kim Jasuk, will you accept this stone? And finally, the fourth pro moving on to Season 2. Park Jung-won, will you accept this stone?